Hello, friends, and welcome to another Pauper League. I am Cooper the Red, and this is Blackburn. This is a deck that I've spent a little bit of time playing here and there, and I think is actually really well positioned right now in the meta. Um, there are definitely a couple of difficulties with Unexpected Fangs on 5/5s, and Sacred Cats with Basilisk Gates. Those are our two main problems. But some things that we don't have to worry about that other burn decks would have to worry about. We don't have to worry about Blue Elemental Blast or Hydro Blast, and we don't really have to worry much about Prismatic Strands. Strands will still stop Crypt Rats, it will still stop Serrated Scorpion, but pretty much everything else that we're doing is going to be loss of life, so that's not really going to be affected by Prismatic Strands. One thing I did change about the deck from last time I was playing it, I had two Arms of Adar in the sideboard, and, like, Arms of Adar is asking for a lot of mana, and it's also sorcery speed. So I'm going to be trying Suffocating Fumes in that slot for now. Instant speed so we can respond to a Basilisk Gate activation, take out the cat, maybe all the birds at the same time. And, if we don't want it, don't need it, if we're looking for that last burn spell to win the game, we can cycle it and maybe find what we need. All right, let's head into the league and see how we do. All right, we got the play. That's one of the things we're looking for. Three land hand. This seems pretty good to me. I like this hand. Especially if we do not encounter any green creatures. Okay. Basic Swamp Pass. So let's see here. Basic Swamp could be a lot of different things. Wait and see, I guess. Thinking Sign in Blood. Oh, there's the Reckoner's Raid. Oh, I see. So we're playing against zombies. Not to be underestimated. I think I've actually seen a couple of good zombie decks. I know, it's kind of funny. You don't think, like, those words should exist in the same sentence, but, I've seen them. Don't really think there's any advantage in attacking. Might as well just hold the critter back. Yeah, I tried to build a zombie list before, but I didn't really have any success with it. I think that I was just missing something. Maybe I was playing some cards I shouldn't have. I'm not sure. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they have some really good synergies, and of course the Gem Palm Polluter is basically the reason to play the deck. It's just incredible. All right, so I'm thinking Vampire's Kiss, Soul Reap the Karen Feeder. Cheers, Titan. Soul Reap, of course, is incredibly awkward with the Karen Feeder on the board. And I kind of feel like they're going to have some shenanigans with this. So I want to get rid of it while they're tapped out, even if it means that we aren't going to be able to get the 3 life loss. Oh, wow! They didn't sacrifice it in response. 3 damage. Let's go. So they should be at 12 here, but they're at 9 instead. And this puts them to 7, which is lethal range. Oh yeah, it could just be that, no, they weren't F6'd. I think they just didn't understand the interaction. Hold on, do I have enough mana to do it this way? 1, 2, Sovereign's Bite, and then 2 more for 5, 8 damage. Yeah, okay. I could do it the other way, do it this way, same thing. Okay. I think the Trespasser's Curse, surprisingly, might be our best spell here to bring in from the sideboard. They're going wide. Geth's Verdict seems poor. Witches would have some targets, but I don't think that's the direction we want to go. Same with Suffocating Fumes. I'm more interested in just doing the damage, winning the game as quickly as possible, and Trespasser's Curse actually fits into that, where an opponent is going to be playing so many creatures into the board. I think the Trespasser's Curse could potentially get, 3, 4, maybe even more, and that seems worthwhile. I do like Crypt Rats in this matchup, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to figure out what we want to take out here, but we only got to take out 2 cards. Ah, yes, Titan. I think that was actually one of my first judge calls. It would not have been you and me in the same game, but yeah, I had a Searing Blaze, and I called a judge over to ask, like, does anything happen here? What was that? It was a while ago. Ah, I remember. I was playing goblins, and I had the Mog Raider or Goblin Sledder, and I had the option to sacrifice my creature into the opponent's Searing Blaze, and I wanted to know just that, right? If I would still take the damage. Judges are our friends. If anything is ever happening and you don't know if that's right, call a judge. Don't be afraid. I think I kind of like the Serrated Scorpions as blockers here. This is a really tough choice on what to take out. Screamy Hawk, hello. I got 40 seconds. I got less. I got to figure it out. What am I taking out? What am I taking out? Maybe 1 Crypt Rats, 1 Fruit. And remember, when you're calling a judge, don't be a douche. I don't know if any of you have seen this video about this guy just like being a total jerk to a judge, calls the head judge over, and then is a total jerk to the head judge too. It's like, I'm right, I know the way the cards work, and the person is totally wrong and doesn't know how the cards work. Alright, this hand, we've got a handful of 2-drops and a 3-drop. We have 1 land, we're going to mulligan this. Keep this one, we got a turn 2 Trespasser's Curse, and I'm going to get rid of the Fruit. It's pretty much our, maybe I get rid of the Alms. We don't have any way to discard right now. I'm going to get rid of that, and the first card we draw is going to be Vampire's Kiss. Just be respectful to everyone. That is some good advice. Sometimes it's very difficult, though. I've definitely been in a lot of situations where it's been very difficult to be respectful. Some of the challenges that life throws at us. I was playing Absent Company that targeted my Finks, which you sacked, which is not the optimal play in that state. When the judge confirmed, still took damage. Yeah, yeah. Because then Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter too much, right? Because if you sacrifice it, you gain the life before the damage is dealt, so... Anyways, turn 2 Trespasser's Curse when they have no creatures on board. Love it. Hey, Blobert. Yeah, I needed a break. I was very burnt out. Uh, don't really have a lot of ways to get in contact with my viewers, so just kind of took a week off. But I'm back now and intend on resuming the regular schedule. Ooh, another Trespasser's Curse. Amazing. Yeah, Mercy. I've definitely been on the receiving end of some bad judge decisions. Definitely not happy anytime that happens, where, you should have potentially won a game or at least won the call, and the judge comes back with, well, we're just going to do it this way. That's not the way it's supposed to be done. Yeah, well, that's the way we're going to do it. Kind of want to sign him blood again here, although fruit, actually. We could fruit and play the other Karoo. I do still have Discord. I don't do very much with it, but it does exist. This is really interesting, where opponent isn't really putting anything onto the board into my Trespasser's Curse. I think they usually win by, like, having a bunch of zombies, you know? Okay. Nothing else we can do at this moment. Pass back. Their hand might be stacked with removal, but they should have taken removal out after boarding, because we don't have very many creatures, and the creatures we do have are like Serrated Scorpion, not very good to kill. And again, like, there's Geth's Verdict. Ooh, that's a really good play from the opponent. It's going to make things difficult. Crypt Rats kills this. How much damage do we have if I just, like, try and do damage? 4, 7, or I could do 6. Yeah, I'm thinking just play Crypt Rats, pass, and then kill this. Oh geez, I guess they could have another Unexpected Fangs here. It's fine though, we're gonna go to blocks first, and then even if they have another Unexpected Fangs, they're not gaining any life this turn. No, we just got them. I guess they just had all lands. Can we kill? So we have 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. I think I could do 4. Yeah, I could do 5 or 6 damage. I can't actually kill. I mean, yeah, I guess. I could do Fruit into Alms, put them to 2, and then they're still locked out from playing creatures. Oops, not that one. I mean, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. A lot of different ways to get to the same position here where we're very comfortable and the opponent just has lands. Sorry, opponent. They probably had like 3 more lands in hand. Alright, so we got 1 land hand on the play. Do not like that, but we have our best turn 1 play. We have Vampire's Kiss. We got Sign of Blood. If we find a swamp on top... But basically we're risking the entire game on finding a swamp as the top card, and that's probably not worth it. Hey, Zaxman, yeah, I was really burnt out and took a week away from Magic. But I'm back now. Resuming the normal schedule. Okay, this is way better. So we keep some number of lands. I want to keep Vampire's Kiss, Alms of the Vein. So I could either keep all my lands or I could throw one away. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Everyone does need a vacation once in a while. Alright, made my decision. Let's go. Keep all my life gain. Ditch the land. Okay, so first play Mountain into Galv Blast my Serrated Scorpion. Interesting. So I'm guessing we're up against Kuldotha Red. Very scary deck. Yes, indeed, Kuldotha Red. Alright, find another swamp here. What are you doing way down there? Into another Vampire's Kiss. Interesting. I guess we'll want to keep all of our lands then, so next turn we can kiss and bite. Don't try this at home, kids. Or do. I'm not the boss of you. I mean, it is kind of the theme of the deck. Ooh, another Kuldotha Rebirth, and they're doing 6 damage a turn with their goblins. Bump in the night, alright. Alright, we need to find 5 more damage. Kiss him to death, that's the plan. Finds another lava dart with the experimental synthesizer. A synthesizer for another rebirth. They have 9 goblins on the battlefield. I guess this is like the reason why people might be playing this over traditional burn nowadays. You just get so much more repeatable damage on the table. It's pretty cool, really. Cool. GG. How could they beat me here? 6, 7, so that's 9, 10. So they need Bushwhacker. Bushwhacker, I think, can actually kill us. Gotta hop off, get ready for school, have a good day. You as well, Titan. Thanks for dropping in. Catch you next time. Alright, so it looks like no Bushwhacker, so we should be in the clear. Cool. Alright, let's bring in Suffocating Fumes. Kind of interested in Trespasser's Curse, but maybe we only want that if we're on the play. I'm going to put this over here in the maybe column. Maybe we have a bunch of cards we want to take out, you know? I think we have to keep the Crypt Rats. The Soul's Reap don't seem amazing. I mean, Witches are okay. Yeah, the Witches actually seem pretty good at taking care of the Goblins, where you can just hold them back, you don't need to do anything with them, and then once they start attacking, block a Goblin, kill a Goblin. A little bit leery about Sign in Blood. I mean, Trespasser's Curse is going to be good early, but I think it's just such a terrible top deck. I'm going to bring Trespasser's Curse in if we go to a game 3. And then we got to bring one card back in. Bring the Bump in the Night back. One land hand. We only have one castable spell. We are on the draw. The hand is good otherwise. It's just, you know, like, such a risk. We need Swamp in the top 2 cards. So risky. Another one land hand. Brutal. This one's worse. Okay, so the deck is only giving me one land hands. We're going to have to keep this one. No land as our first draw. We need to draw land here in this next turn. Really important. Okay, Chain Lightning to kill the Scorpion, so we don't even get an opportunity to block. We'll take 3 from the Swift Spear. Land, please. Woof. I mean, this is what I was afraid of, and why I didn't keep those first 2 hands. But going down to 4, I mean, we would get to keep 2 lands and 2 spells. It didn't seem very good. Put out a blocker. Okay, so they're going to use the Chromatic Star cycling for red mana just to draw that card. Blood token, away a land. And find a Reckless Impulse into land Searing Blaze. Okay, that's going to be really good for them next turn. Land Searing Blaze, kill my witch. Oh, they're playing the land immediately, so they have another thing in hand. I'm going to block here, because if I lose this creature and then they don't play Searing Blaze next turn, then whatever. Still preventing like 3 damage this way. If they want to use like a Lava Dart, I'm fine with that. Oh, a Fire Blast. Wow. Interesting. Alright, so like as long as we don't play... Oh, wow. I did not expect that. Okay, okay. Kind of awkward as far as our hand goes here. Guess we're just going to Sovereign's Bite pass the turn. And there goes the Searing Blaze. Alright, so I guess Fruit into Soul Reap, kill the Swift Spear. And now we're both at 7. If I can draw a Bump in the Night off the top, we have lethal. Well, they do find Mountain here. So if their last card in hand is Fire Blast, we go to 1. And like I said, we need a bump on top. Vampire's Kiss instead. Alright, I guess we go for the Vampire's Kiss. It's what gains us life here. So we can go back up to 7. And fingers crossed we get to survive another draw step. I think I still leave the Tyrant's Choice in hand. I don't know. Like, it's one of our best spells, but it doesn't really do that much. It puts them to 1. What we need are, 2 spells we can cast. Ties are fun. Choking Sands is for Basilisk Gate. Soul Reap. So we go Torture. We're probably dead here, but if we get one more turn, I'm going to cycle the Soul Reap and see what we do. Oh my god. Did we actually just win? Or is this the most epic slow roll of all time? We actually won. So lucky. On the draw, probably against Dimir Terror. I mean, the hand is slow, but definitely keepable. Start with a Vampire's Kiss, into a Sovereign's Bite, into Sign and Blood Soul Reap. Too bad we can't just throw down this Carnarium turn 1. Don't do that, friends. Don't play your Karoo land turn 1. It's just really embarrassing. And, you know, like, actually, to that point, I like how the new Karoo lands have this different frame so that, you know, I'm not looking at, like, oh, I'm just going to play my land. Oops. All right, let's see if the opponent will consent to a kiss. They do. Cheeky. Well, I mean, if they're going to let us get away with a kiss, maybe they'll let us get away with a bite. This might be Curve. Alms the Vein, yes please. I think I still play Sovereign's Bite this turn, set up for Alms of the Vein when I have the red mana for the blood token. Opponent not going to let us get away with a bite. Taking things too far. This is a game of Magic. Stop trying to make out with me. Alright, so opponent has a Brainstorm end of turn. Makes me wonder what what else they have. Do they have an Upkeep Cycle land here? Nope, just going straight to draw step. So they redraw one of the cards that they tucked with Brainstorm, and they have the last tucked card on top. Oh, okay, so that does set up a guaranteed return on Augur of Bolas. So worst case, they can get the card that they tucked. And they get to hold up Counterspell. This really looks like a curve deck. So it's probably like, ooh, this could be interesting. If this is ice, yeah, we kind of get to get them here. Alms of the Vein. So we get to use the mana from the Carnarium before they tap it. And now we get to Soul Reap this. I'm just wondering if that's actually the play, though. Because I might be worried about some larger creatures in the near future. So I might want to keep Soul Reap to kill a token. It's not like this is keeping us from attacking or anything. Maybe I just go with Tyrant's Choice. We could also Sign him Blood here, which puts us up to 7 cards in hand. Alright, time to reorder this hand. That'll do. Oh, so they play the Ash Barons out. That's interesting. They have ninjas. Okay. So this is interesting. A ninja when the only creature we've seen after 5 turns is Augur of Bolas. So they probably had a weird draw where they just haven't been drawing their fairies. I think this is Izzet fairies. And this is a great target for Soul Reap. Keeping 2 mana up, though. Oh, they're tapping down for Tolarian Terror. A difficult target for Soul Reap, that one. We do get a land here. So I could go Serrated Scorpion. Vampire's Kiss, Soul Reap. They're at 15. So max damage would be 2, 6, 9. Guess I could have tried to kill the Terror here. Kind of feel like they might have Spell Pierce. Could go Fruit, which I think would be best against Spell Pierce. Puts him to 6. So land is lethal. I mean, of course, they're going to have some other form of removal. Or, sorry, counter magic. I mean, just trying to think, like, fruit into basically anything. But we just have lethal in hand as well. Kiss into choice. Choice into kiss. Kiss into bite. No, sorry, that's not lethal. But bite into choices. Tyrant's Bite. There's Augur of Bolas. Reveals Spell Pierce. Good to know about. So they have Bolt and Spell Pierce that we know about and 2 unknowns. Ooh, Reckoner's Raid. Start with Tyrant's Choice. Don't want them Spell Piercing this one. Gets a counterspell. Alright. So in that case, we're going to go with, I guess, Sovereign's Bite, Reckoner's Raid. Put them to 2. Interesting deck from the opponent. Augur of Bolas, Tolarian Terror, Ninja of the Deep Hours. Like, Ninja seems pretty good with Augur, but doesn't seem very good with Tolarian Terror. I guess if you're just recasting it basically for free, it's fine. And I also have land into fruit here, so if they counter this one, we have another play. I guess I gotta just pay for the Spell Pierce, right? Oh no, if they have 2 Spell Pierce, I'm gonna feel so bad about keeping this land in hand. Oh no. I guess if they have double Spell Pierce, I can use the Blood token. Okay, they were just casting the spell. We managed to get that one. And since we're playing against Izzet, they don't have access to Unexpected Fangs. I don't think they have any life gain. That's very good for us. All right, so we're going to bring in 4 copies of Geth's Verdict. We could bring in some copies of Spellbomb. I think we're taking out Crypt Rats. I think I keep Soul Reap. I don't know. Might be better to just take out Soul Reap and then just play with Cast Down. So we have instant speed. We can kill their creature for 4 mana. I don't know. I think this is better. Difficult, though. Really like the Scorpion here as a way to block the 5/5 for a turn, or even the Ninja. Blocks the Augur all day. Alright. I know that I want the Geth's Verdicts. 100% on those. Spellbomb seems like it's going to be a decent card against the fish. The thing is, I think removal is just better. And then is Cast Down really better than Soul Reap? Soul Reap is getting us damage. Tough choices. One land hand. Opponent keeps their 7. I mean, we've got 2 cards we can play. We've got a good hand. Just, you know, need to draw land in the first 2 turns. Alright, take a gamble on this one. Because, like, we've got the Geth's Verdict, we've got the Soul Reap. Oh, okay, so they are playing fairies. We didn't see a single fairy last game. If we had, I would not have taken out Crypt Rats. Would have kept them. I guess from the Ninja, we should have assumed that they had fairies. Hey, Corey the Coon, what's up? I'm doing alright. Just playing some Blackburn here. Been pretty lucky so far. No cards revealed with Augur. Alright, I kind of want to go for a Vampire's Kiss this turn, so that if we draw land next turn, I can go Serrated Scorpion, Soul Reap. Could just Geth's Verdict now. I don't really think that's going to be too good, though. They probably just sacrifice this. We could Soul Reap this for no damage, but that always feels terrible. Alright, we'll give them a kiss when they're not looking and pass the turn. Alright, any ninjas? No ninjas! Awesome. We don't find the land, though. Opponent's deck is so weird. Still no ninja. Alright, we find the land, but now I don't have the second black spell for Soul Reap. I think I'm going to go for Geth's Verdict here. See if we can get them to sacrifice the Fairy Seer. Probably just sacrifice the Augur of Bolus. Maybe we get a counterspell out of this. But at least we're doing something with our mana. Maybe we can start turning our Scorpion sideways. Alright, so they have a Dispel for this. And no ninja. But they use their blue mana here, so they don't have counterspell available. Let's start with a Sign in Blood, target me. They have Spell Pierce. Spellstarter Sprite. Shit. Yep. That works. Don't even want to use Spellbomb right now, only get one card. Don't think I really want to attack. I guess they already have Spellstarter Sprite for their ninja, so the best thing they can bring back is this, not this. So I guess we can attack. Ooh, wow. Crimson Fleet Commodore. Alright, so I'm going to want to use the Spellbomb here so that we can try to draw the land, so that we can Soul Reap. And maybe take the Monarch. Maybe they have a transformative sideboard. That's probably what's going on. Alright, do we find a land on top? We don't, but this is a black spell, so we can go Serrated Scorpion, Soul Reap, the Commodore, and attack and take the Monarch. Very nice. That's a big deal. Alright, so they're getting aggressive here, attacking with 2 creatures, taking the Monarch back. They currently have 1 blocker and we have 3 attackers. So hopefully we'll just be trading the Monarch back and forth, and we'll be able to draw an extra card every turn. This looks like a lightning bolt on one of my Scorpions. Alright, they're going to wait on that. I mean, if you have a removal spell, you are kind of compelled to use it. It's just more damage every turn you don't. It is difficult, though, to throw removal spells at Serrated Scorpions. It just does not feel good. Okay, 1 down. You gonna kill the other one too, or do I take the Monarch? Alright, so they take down both Scorpions. They go to 7 to do so. They do get to keep the Monarch, though. Alright, let's start with a Kiss. Kind of feel like they still have counter magic up here. So we'll start with the least important spell, and then we'll play Bite. If you don't want me to kiss you, then how about I bite you instead? This deck is vicious. Okay, so they're going to brainstorm in response to a Vampire's Kiss. Looking for some form of counter magic, probably. Alright, so we got him to 2. We have Fruit of Tizerus and Serrated Scorpion, which are potential kills, but we don't have it yet. I think I just want to use a blood token here. Okay, and then we'll stop. I was thinking, like, if I draw a Karoo, then I could play that, bounce the land, blood token that too. Good morning, handsome. Every time you kiss, you'd say it's Morbin time. What about the bite, then? What do I say for the bite? And what about the alms? Gotta have something for each one. And they all have to be different. Any good lines? Any classic lines from Dracula? I take lines from Blade. Give me the plasma. Does Morbius come from Spider-Man? I'm totally oblivious on this. I have not watched Morbius. Reckoner's Raid is sort of lethal. It's lethal over 2 turns. Let's start with Sovereign's Bite. Maybe we're supposed to start with Reckoner's Raid? No, we start with Bite, because then we can still pay for Spell Pierce. And that's a kill immediately. Okay, so they have the spell stutter. Okiba R&R. Do you have the counterspell for this one? Oh my god, they do? Alright, we still have Fruit out of the graveyard. I think the Morbin got countered. Still no ninjas. Okay, there's a Carnarium. That's not too bad. If the Fruit doesn't kill here, we get to Carnarium, return a land, we can blood token the land away later. And we just get to keep casting this every single turn. Basically a row. We talking about Sacred Cat? I have picked a fruit for you, opponent. One spiny tree with bitter fruit grows in the realm of Tizerus, outside the palace of Erebos. Another Crimson Fleet Commodore. Shrek, take 2. They have 2 cards in hand, going up to 3. Do they ninja? This would be the perfect time for them to ninja. Still no ninja, love it. We just draw Swamp, lame. Oh yeah, no kidding. All that life gain, it's one of the big points, one of the big pros for this deck. Kind of want to play the Swamp in case they have Spell Pierce. Okay. Okay, Brainstorm. They've already used 3 Spell Stutter sprites and a counter spell. But that means that there's still a bunch of counter spells left in their deck. Alright, let's use a blood token. See if we can find another fruit or a bump in the night. We don't. Alright. Yeah, opponent is fighting hard. Good on them. They can't really attack with the Crimson Fleet Commodore here. Just the flyers. Alright, once again, we're hoping no ninja. I don't know if I want to discard the Kiss. It's just another... We have double lethal this way, right? We have Fruit into Kiss for double lethal. Oh no. Here's the ninja. So now we know they have Spell Stutter Sprite, and they could have an additional card for counter magic. What a good game, though. I wonder if they're going to be transforming back, or if this is even a transformative sideboard, but like, they really got me. I did not see any fairies last game, took out the Crypt Rats. Boy, would we love Crypt Rats. That would have been a good card. Alright, so they have 2 cards in hand, going up to 3. We know one of them is a Spell Stutter Sprite, and they need to have 2 counter spells. Alright, let's see if we got them. Oh, is this an ice? Shit. Okay. If they're gonna ice this, I think we do get rid of Vampire's Kiss. Because then at least we're using this mana. Get Bump in the Night. We don't have enough mana to do both. But we do still have a draw step. Could be a swamp, could be another Bump in the Night. There's definitely things that can get us through this. Okay, it is the swamp. Yeah, I know we can't wait. We just have to do whatever we can this turn. If we got it, we got it. If we don't, we don't. That's their third Spell Stutter Sprite cast for the second time. All right, last shot. They had the fourth Spell Stutter Sprite. Good game on that one. So yeah, they found the ninja at the perfect time there. I thought they needed it the turn before, but no, that was just ideal for them. All right, let's bring in the Crypt Rats. Bring them back in. Yeah, it felt like a totally different deck from game 1 and game 2. And then I don't really want the Geth's verdicts if they're playing fairies. I was thinking I want the Trespasser's Curse, but I think I'm going to go with Fumes instead. I don't know. We're on the play. Trespasser's Curse is best on the play. Yeah, watch they transform their deck again, and there's just no fairies in the deck. It's just like a Tolarian Terror deck again. Good enough. Opponent on the mulligan. Untap land. Sweet. Curse them. That'll make their ninjas a lot worse. Start with Preordain. I can just F6 here. No trespassing! Oh, Scred on Serrated Scorpion right away. Oh, they're tapped out here. Oh, we can go Trespasser's Curse again? I really wanted to go Sign on Blood, but second Trespasser's Curse? That could be really good. I think we gotta go for the double curse. Alright, so they have Counterspell up. Don't really want to throw my Sign on Blood into a Counterspell. Start with Sovereign's Bite, see what happens. Okay, they did not counter Sovereign's Bite. So they could have no counterspells in hand, or maybe they just have Spellstutter Sprite. Or they have Spell Pierce. Like I said, I do not want to get my Sign on Blood countered here. I think we're just going to pass. Trespassers will be morbed. Okay, so Brainstorm into Ash Barrens here. And they're going to end up playing the big creature, the 5/2. Yep, Crimson Fleet Commodore when we have no creatures and no removal. That's actually really good. That's something that can get through, deal enough damage. Good play, opponent. I'm going to start with Sign on Blood. And then Sovereign's Bite. Was kind of looking for land there, to be honest. Yeah, if they only play Crimson Fleet Commodore, if they don't play another creature, these Trespasser's Curse are looking pretty bad. Counterspelled. Play a Fruit first, in case they want to spell stutter this. It seems that no card of that name exists. Oh, Relic of Progenitus from the opponent. So that can take Bump in the Night and Fruit of Tizerus off the table. Oh, okay. No Roma Tears here. Okay, another counterspell. That's 3 counterspells. Alright, go, I guess. Still got a couple more turns. Oh, no. Shit. GG. Opponent plays no fairies and just laughs at my curse. Yeah, well played. Yeah, game 1 Terror, game 3 Relic. So many things I didn't understand. Alright, so we're playing against Tron combo. Too bad we don't have any land destruction out of the sideboard. That would have been nice. Polluted Mire Cycle. Back to us. Back to me. Bump in the Night. And Carnarium. Just a little bit of setup. Alright, so they find their mine. It looks like they're passing the turn with 3 mana available. Don't think they have access to any counter magic, though. I'm thinking Vampire's Kiss, Bump in the Night this turn, and then next turn we can Alms of the Vein. And draw a card. They're down to 10. The Road Captain can start attacking next turn. So this is some really good pressure. They do not find Tron. Just another power plant. That's lucky. Okay, here's an Expedition map, so they have access to Tron when they want it. Chromatic Star to draw a card. And is this, what, Weather the Storm? I don't think they played very many spells. Oh, I guess they did. Back up to 19 for them. No land. I guess we'll go for fruit. Oh, there's the tower. Didn't even need to use the Expedition map. So they're going to have mad mana now. They go get Crystal Grotto to give them the colored mana they require. And Reckoner's Bargain, the Terrarian, to draw some more cards, gain some life. Probably 4. I would guess 4 in the main. Alright, let's go for max damage this turn. Put him back down to 5. Alright, there's the Crystal Grotto. Just going to hit F6 here. Deadly Dispute, the Ichor Wellspring, draw a million cards. They have 6 cards in hand currently. There's the Golem Foundry. So that's going to allow them to start producing the creatures they can kill us with. Yeah, well, that's one of the advantages of the blood tokens. We can, like anytime we alms with a blood token, that's just genius. But yeah, the Rakdos deck definitely does this better. The Rakdos Madness Burn is the best burn deck for card advantage. It might be. It might be the version with Altar. Alright, so it looks like we should be able to get in with an attack here. And they only have 1 mana. So I think we win? Nice. Alright, so up against Tron. This one is going to be tough. We don't really have any good cards. I think we need to bring in... We might need to bring in Cast Down. Got to take out Soul Reap, because they probably have the big 5/5 that gains life whenever you sacrifice an artifact. Bombs are okay. Yeah, bombs seem like they would be okay. This is probably how we want to play it. Crypt Rats seem fine. Just another way to do damage to face, but it also, we can sweep the board of golems. And yeah, I do not want Soul Reap in the deck, so this seems fine. Wonder about Curse, though. Curse could make it difficult to play with the golems, but then they just, like, have a bunch of counters on the Golem Foundry until they find the 5/5, gain a bunch of life, and then they're going to be comfortable making the 3/3s, I guess. I don't think this is a way forward. But I could be wrong, and maybe Trespasser's Curse would actually just be the best card we could be playing. A little bit land heavy on this one. Just looking for non-lands on top. Opponent plays, so they have 2 Urza lands and 3 artifacts to start. Drew a land here on turn 2. That's not what we wanted to see. Give Satan Raken a bite and poke him with a Scorpion. Chromatic Star for black mana. Probably Deadly Dispute the Terrarion. No, it's Reckoner's Bargain. Okay, that's better for us. Doesn't give them the treasure this way. If they want to gain 1 life, that's fine. And then they use Conjurer's Bauble to put the Reckoner's Bargain back in the deck. Let's see here. We could play Crypt Rats. We could go Carnarium, Sovereign's Bite. Don't think they're going to have too much removal, so playing Crypt Rats this turn means we might be able to start getting some combat with it. And yeah, and it's a way we can kill the Scorpion for extra damage. Okay, Crystal Grotto, Ichor Wellspring. Into Crop Rotation for Tron. This is actually a card that I would love to see banned. If anyone cares, I would love to see this card out of the format. I think that originally they banned the wrong card for Tron. They banned Expedition Map, and they should have banned Crop Rotation. And then they brought Expedition Map back, and the deck still has Crop Rotation. But it did lose Prophetic Prism, which is a really big deal. Yeah, Crystal Grotto is a great card for this deck. Super, super good. Yeah, yeah, and Bonder's Ornament. Ah, Bonder's Ornament. How I miss you. I love that card. Had a lot of good times with Bonder's Ornament. Oh, what's this? Frantic Salvage. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Fortunately, they didn't have the combo set up yet. Maybe they just have it in hand now, and they're about to unload it. No, because they played the Conjurer's Bauble, so they don't have the combo yet. They're trying to draw for it, but they wouldn't be able to draw into it because they already know what the top of their deck is. Oh, that's what they were doing. They were setting up for a giant Weather the Storm. Very, very strong. Yeah. Now, these have been some really terrible draws on my side. Sucks casting an Alms of the Vein without any blood tokens, but do what you gotta. And I mean, if we end up finding blood tokens, we're going to want to get rid of these lands. No bumping the Knight out of the graveyard yet. Oh, there's the Fangren Marauder. So now we need to find that cast down. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. Because of the way I've been playing my Karoo lands, we can't actually kill the Fangren Marauder with Crypt Rats. Next turn. Could attack with Serrated Scorpion and Road Captain. Woof. Isn't Rats colorless? Don't think so. I think it's black. Oh, wow. Up to 63? Okay, okay. That's enough. I can do a lot of damage, but you got me on this one. Not great. Keepable, though. Satan Raken on the mulligan this time. And they keep on 6. So let's start with a turn 1 Serrated Scorpion. Pass back into their mine into Chromatic Star. I think I'm going to want to play Tyrant's Choice this turn, so that next turn I can play Sovereign's Bite, Serrated Scorpion, use all the mana. Go for Torture. And attack. Ooh, Okiba Reckoner's Raid. Flaring Pain? That would be pretty nice. I guess... No, Flaring Pain doesn't do anything, I guess, huh? Yeah, Flaring Pain just does nothing. What we need is Skullcrack. That's the #1 card I want to see downgraded into Pauper. Alright, Chromatic Star for black mana. Looks like a Deadly Dispute. Yep. So they get to draw a million cards. Play the Power Plant, so that now they have Tron turn 3 natural. Wow. Could I get some of that luck? Satan Raken? Kalikaz? Pretty please. Yeah, its damage can't be prevented. So yeah, Flaring Pain does nothing. Brutal. Fengren Marauder. Need removal pronto, but it's probably already too late. Yeah, they get Chromatic Sphere, gain another 5 life, make green mana. You gotta Weather the Storm now too? No, a Crop Rotation. Oh my god. Is it, if this is another weather, I concede. Yeah, okay. GG's. Cannot deal with that. It's too much. Good game, Satan Raken. You got me again. This hand looks great. We'll keep this. Would be even better on the play. Get our 2 lands. We get to start with Reckoner's Raid. Ooh, and it looks like we're playing against Kuldotha Burn again. All right, let's we should not get overconfident. The deck is very good, but we do have a very good matchup against Kuldotha Burn. So if that's what we're playing against, we have the advantage. And it looks like that is what we are playing against. Everything we've seen so far is screaming Kuldotha Burn. Serrated Scorpion, another Reckoner Raid. Vampire's Kiss would have also been an interesting play here. I think Vampire's Kiss would have actually utilized our mana better. So yeah, it was probably actually we were supposed to Kiss there. Think they might be struggling with lands? No, they had a land in hand. Interesting that they wanted to play the Synthesizer then. Think I would have wanted to just do all the other stuff. Alright, that's fine. Oh, maybe they were just trying to get artifacts for Galv Blast. That's probably what it was. Yeah, that was one of the things I was considering. getting more damage out of creatures this way. And we draw the 1-drop, so we got perfect. It happens, it happens. That's part of Magic. Yeah, I misread either that or my opponent's deck was transformative. So yeah, in round 3, I sideboarded poorly, and then got totally confused for game 3 of match 3. And then, yeah, I don't think we could have won match 4 against Satan Raken. Not with the draws that they got. All right, back into the game we're playing currently. Gonna play another Scorpion and kiss the opponent. They don't have any blue, so I don't think we need to worry too much about permission. We'll still ask every time. Consent is important, but I don't think the opponent's going to have anything to say about it. Could you imagine Avarix with Synthesizer? That is some pretty serious tension there. I don't know if you want to go that far. Like, I've seen some people when Synthesizer was first played, people playing like Synthesizer with Boarding Party, which I think is totally wrong. You want to be very careful about putting anything with CMC 3 or higher when you're playing a Synthesizer deck, I think. All right, let's see if we draw land here. No land. All right, play Scorpion, pass. And we got that one. All right, so we're on the draw. I think I want Trespasser's Curse on the play, but I don't think I want it on the draw. So we're going to bring in Witches and Suffocating Fumes. What do we take out? I think we take out Sign and Blood. I think we need to keep the Crypt Rats. Maybe it'll go down to 3. Because, like, Crypt Rats for 1 is actually pretty important in this matchup. Maybe instead I just take out either a Soul Reap or a Fruit. So not too sure on the Witches, but they're decent blockers. And you know, like in one turn cycle, you can get rid of 2 goblins. Oh, this one's a really risky one. 1 land hand. We are on the draw, which, you know, makes it potentially playable. And we do have 3 1-drops. So we have 3 spells we can cast, which are good. At least 2 of them are good. I think I'm going to risk it. We'll gamble. Looking at game 1, we can safely assume they don't run creatures, so take out Soul Reap. Fair. Oh, what am I doing? Bringing in Suffocating Fumes. They don't have creatures. Oh, Chad, I'm such a fool. I guess worst case, we can still cycle it. Oh, no land on this draw. I'm gonna play Okiba Arnar. Serrated Scorpion was a pretty close option, but I figured if they have land Searing Blaze here, it would be a lot worse to play Scorpion. Wow, another transformative sideboard. And there's the Rebirth. And we miss on land again. Brutal. We lose this game. Missed on land twice. Chain Lightning me. No, opponent is not messing around. Not at all. I mean, okay, yeah, and the festivities. I guess it's extra damage with Swift Spear, but like, whatever. Oh, no land again. Do we concede? We got two blockers. They're almost out of resources. I'm gonna play the game out. Whatever. Alright, so they have two cards in hand. If they have Lightning Bolt, go to 6. Okay, so yeah, that if I block here, I just die. Do I have to block the other Swift Spear? Oh wow, I can't believe that block actually worked. And no lands again. Damn it. Ah. Can't attack. If I attack, I die. If they have anything, I die. Five draws. 5 draws, no land. How about anything? Damn it, Suffocating Fumes. Why didn't I play, what's the other one? Nausea, or, what's the other one? Smother? There's a 2-mana sorcery version that would kill their board right now. Shrivel. That's the one people are playing. Why am I not playing Shrivel? I guess if I Sovereign's Bite, can I still potentially make it out? Make it another turn cycle? I think I'm still dead, right? Smother is on theme with all the kisses. Damn, you're right. I guess, you know, like, I'm suffocating them too. Alright. GG, you win. Going to game 3 of match 5. It all comes down to this. Alright, so I want Trespasser's Curse on the play. Yeah, need more vampires. All right, we're on the play. What do we got? No land hand. Easy mulligan. 3 land hand. Pretty good one. We got Suffocating Fumes, Vampire's Kiss. I'm actually kind of tempted to just keep all 3 swamps because our 3 drops here are so important. And we have Vampire's Kiss to get rid of the extras. Hey, good luck. Good luck. Now they start with Swift Spear. Not the card we wanted to see here. Find another Kiss. It's just a little Kiss. Better watch out, opponent. Got lands this time. Oof, these Swift Spears, though. They don't care too much about Suffocating Fumes. Trespasser's Curse a little bit late. Maybe I should have just blood tokened the Trespasser's Curse. Although it is pretty good if they have Rebirth in hand. Alright, I'm not going to F6 here just in case I want to use a blood token. I might want to blood token maybe something, maybe the Fumes, I don't know. Alright, Trespasser's Curse getting some work done. Ooh, this is some big damage this turn. I think we die. Just taking 8 here. Okay, when I hit 6 there, I actually meant I wanted to stop passing the turn, not continue passing the turn. I guess I had to hit 5. And we're dead. Opponent has 3 cards in hand. They just need any instant or sorcery. I guess besides Rebirth, because Rebirth would gain us life. Alright, so they discard a Searing Blaze. And there's the Lightning Bolt. Good game. I don't think F7 does anything. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll check the check that out. 2-3 after a 2-0 start. Unfortunate. Alright, so this is the deck we were playing today, Blackburn, and I still do think that it is a good deck to attack the format with. It just seems like we had a rough time today. I do try to find lessons in my losses, and I think that we can go back to match 3 and see that, like, my sideboarding was off. I didn't, like, figure out what the opponent was playing, and we had to suffer because of that. Don't think there was anything we could have really done realistically about Satan Raken's match. And then match 5, we had to mulligan game 2. Had to mulligan game 2, and, maybe Trespasser's Curse isn't the way. Maybe that's not, the card we're supposed to be bringing in for this matchup. Maybe I should be bringing in some cast downs versus I don't know, like Cast Down is asking a lot versus Kuldotha Burn, but like a way to guaranteed get rid of the Monastery Swift Spear. Maybe that's the way we have to go. Not sure. I'm thinking like Suffocating Fumes for sure. Get rid of all the 1/1s. Maybe Witches so that we have some good blocks. I'm not sure, but Crypt Rats seems like a pretty decent card in that matchup. Regardless, still recommend this deck for people that are either looking to complete quick leagues, that want to play Burn without having to worry about Hydroblast or Prismatic Strands, and like people that are new to the format as well that want to play Swamps and want to win. When I first started playing Pauper, I was really, really into Mono Black Control and then Mono Black Devotion, just because those are the spells that I wanted to play. I wanted to play Swamps, so, I was just going to play those decks. And if you too are a fan of Black Magic and want to play Swamps and Pauper, this would be one of the top decks I would recommend to you.